back to my channel. So today is going to be a little bit of a different video. I know if you guys are here to see a makeup tutorial, something to do with beauty and makeup, you guys can click off right now. This video isn't going to be about that. This video is just going to be about where I've been, what I've been going through, what I've been dealing with, what have I been doing since I haven't been on YouTube as much. I know, just a little disclaimer right now as well, I'm not a big YouTuber or whatever, but my fan base to me counts as well. So yeah, you guys, I'm going to be talking about something really personal to me, and it's just really close more to home. It's just about what I go through and what I deal with and all this. If you guys go way back with me to like my Spanish channel and all that good stuff, you guys already kind of know what I'm dealing with and what I'm going to talk about in this video. So let's begin. I just want to let you guys know, if you guys are new to this channel and you guys came across this video, you guys are interested in anything I'm talking about in this video, please don't forget to subscribe and become a part of my family here on YouTube. But other than that, let's get into the video. It hasn't been easy these last couple months. I think it's been 2 to 3 months. I have been all over the place with my cycle. I've been going crazy trying to regulate my cycle, and basically exercising has helped. But I haven't gone to the gym, I haven't gone back to the gym ever since an incident I had, you guys. I was literally working out and I just gushed out blood clots and everything. And I was like, am I going too hard? But I was like, I was just on the treadmill, not even on the treadmill, the little bicycle thingy. And I shouldn't be bleeding this much. As we speak, I have back pain right now and it's killing me like a mother. But whatever. So basically I've been gone because my periods have been all over the place and I haven't been in the mood to do a video or anything like that. And then also my job, I've been working full-time hours, and I just transferred to a different store that was a hot mess and I was all over the place. But now we're finally situated. But before I went ahead and went to that store, I was already kind of sick. I'm one of those people that overthink everything, stress out a lot, and when things don't turn out the way I want it to turn out, it's like really crazy. Like things I can't control, I want to control, and it doesn't work like that. That's life. But yes, you guys, my period has been so irregular. It's been all over the place. The days I'm not at work, I want to be at home just laying there because my back pain is killing me. As well, my little sister happened to move in, and I'm showing her basically what it is to be an adult, how to be an adult, and how to basically just live life and be stress free. It's really hard for me to show her my happy side when I have so many things going on, but if I have the chance to help my brothers and sisters grow in life, then that's my goal. The latest thing I've been dealing with is just my period being all over the place. And yes, I'm going to tell you guys this right now, and nothing's going to change my mind. I am trying to conceive. I'm trying to have a baby. For the ones that know, when I first started my Spanish channel, it was about me trying to have a baby. But then I took my mind off of it for a little bit, and I was like, oh, it'll happen. Maybe if I just stop thinking about it, stop stressing about it, it will happen. Well, you guys, it doesn't work like that. Not everybody is just fertile myrtles walking around here and just pop out a baby if they want to. Not all of us are like that. So I was in the mindset when I got married at 18, I would pop out a baby right away, but that's not how it works. So me and my husband have been married, let me see, we've been together since 2013. So that's going to be 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So it's going to be 5 years that we've been together. No, it's been 6 years. It's going to be 6 years we've been together. 2013 we got married on April. And we met, okay, yeah. So it's going to be 6 years we've been together and 5 years that we've been married. I've been trying since I was 18, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. It's been 5 years I've been trying to get pregnant, and I have not got pregnant, you guys. TMI right now, if you guys don't like nasty little videos about sex and all that, then click off, because I'm going to be talking about some deep shit in this video. So you guys, I have been having sex since I was 18, unprotected, and I have never got pregnant. And at first me and my husband were like, oh, well, if we get pregnant, we get pregnant, and that's it. It really doesn't matter. It's okay. If it happens, it happens. It's meant to be. So then a couple years passed, a couple months passed, and I did end up getting pregnant. Ended up in a miscarriage, and I really don't want to get into that. That'll probably be a whole different video if you guys want to know the process of that. But right now I really don't want to get my hopes down. I have like an hour before work, and that's not what I'm trying to do. So we haven't got pregnant. We haven't been able to maintain a pregnancy strong enough to even get further than the 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So again, we started trying, we had sex, we got ovulation tests, we were on Clomid and all that stuff, and it never happened for us. It did not happen for us. I did ovulate, I think out of these 5 years, the only time I've known that I have ovulated has been 3 times. And those 3 times was not at perfect timing, you guys. So the first time I was ovulating, I think I had just found out right when it hit its peak, and maybe when we had sex it wasn't like good enough. Like, you know, you have to, like, there's specific times you have sex to get pregnant. That's what it gets down to when you're not fertile or when you're having complications and you're irregular. That's what it comes down to. Timing is very important when you don't have a regular cycle. So that time I ovulated, we had sex, we did what we needed to do, and it was just not enough because, like I said, when you're irregular, it's just a specific time you're supposed to do it. So that went down the drain. The second time, me and my husband were arguing about something, and you know, the last thing I was thinking about was having sex with him that time. And that one time, that was probably the one time it would have been a good time to do it, because that ovulation line was so strong, you guys. I mean, so strong. Like, it was like out of this world strong. If I can find that picture, I will find it for you guys. The third time I ovulated was completely got me off guard. I was so freaking mad. I was so mad, you guys, because I was in Mexico. I was in Mexico on vacation for a week. I went to Mexico for the same fertility reasons, for me to get regulated. I took ovulation tests over there, and this ovulation was like the perfect ovulation. Like, I had cervical mucus. If you guys don't know about that and you guys want me to get into it, just watch my next video. I'll probably have it the same day. I had cervical mucus. My test was positive for 3 days straight. I was in Mexico. The day I came back from Mexico was the 3rd day of me finding out. Like, 3 days before I found out I was ovulating, my thing was really strong. I had cervical mucus. It was like, if he was there, I would have been pregnant. So then I came back and I was like, you know what, we need to have sex. I ovulated 3 days ago. Let's see if I'm still like at the peak of where I could still get pregnant. We did what we had to do, and it never happened. So after this, till that last time that I knew I was ovulating, which was in January of last year. So it's been a whole year and a half past the year. It's gonna be 2 years since the last, this January coming is gonna be 2 years since the last time I knew I was ovulating, you guys. Up until this day today, my cycle has not been regular, you guys. I went 6 months without bleeding. I've been bleeding since January, so it's more than 6 months. It's 8 months, and it won't stop. It stopped like for a month. From here to January to today, I have had a period every month, like non-stop. I probably stopped 1 month, and I think it was probably March. I stopped for the whole month, and then it started again, and it hasn't stopped. And it stops for like a week, and then it starts again, and it just keeps on going, and blood clots. And it's just TMI, you guys. I buy pads like no other. Yes, I can use tampons, but in my mindset, why would I use a tampon when everything that's sitting there just wants to come out? So yeah, the tampon absorbs blood for someone that's a regular period, that's just blood. But me, my cycle right now, these last 6 months, it's just blood clots after blood clots and freaking blood. It's just TMI, just emerging every day on my toilet. Like, it's just, I don't know how I'm still alive with the amount of blood and pads I've gone through. So now today, well, before I get to today, I did go to the doctor a couple months ago. They said something with my kidneys was wrong or whatever, and she was like, when she called, she's like, yeah, I just want to tell you your results, call me back, like, let's make a doctor's appointment. And I told her, like, is it bad or what's wrong? She's like, no, we just want to go ahead and confirm and this and that. And I'm like, well, if nothing's wrong, I'm not gonna put myself through that, because this clinic I was going to was a low-income clinic. Like, the people there were not professional at all. I was just going there because my income and my insurance wasn't covering anything that obviously a better place would offer me. So I didn't go back there, because when I did go back there, they would give me Provera. So Provera, if you guys don't know what that, it is a hormone that is used for diabetes and stuff like that, which regulates your cycles or makes you stop a bleeding completely, or can trigger a period. So when I wasn't bleeding for so many months at a time, they would go ahead and give me Provera for 10 days, which normally people take it for 5 days. But since I was so irregular and so bad, I would take it for 10 days straight. And then at the 12th day, I think my period would start. It would trigger my period. I would start it. And then once it was started, it would never freaking stop. So afterwards, they would give me Provera again, this time for 5 days to stop it, and it would stop. And then once I would come a month, 30 days, 2 months, my period wouldn't start. So basically what I got really frustrated naturally, I was just very frustrated, was because they weren't fixing the issue. They were basically just giving me medication after medication, but they weren't going behind to see what's causing me to be so irregular. So that was more frustrating for me. So yeah, I was like, you know what, goodbye, I'm done. I kept an extra thing of Clomid. They did put me on Clomid after my period had started. They're like, you can take Clomid whenever. If you're bleeding, just take Clomid. And I'm like, dude, but if my bleeding doesn't stop, it's not going to help me release an egg. So it's not going to give me what I need. You know, it's not going to make me get pregnant if I can't stop bleeding. Because my uterine lining is so thick that it's not giving it a place to sleep. It's not giving it a place where my egg can implant and my baby can grow. So I just stopped going there completely. I cried. I did my fair nights of crying. My little shifts of my eyes were just swollen. I was just all over the place. That mindset is horrible, to be infertile and be going through infertility. It is horrible, and it just puts a block and a strain on your relationship. It's like you're thinking so much about this, you're both just thinking so much about this, you snap back at each other, and it doesn't make you feel any better for your body not to be doing the one thing it's actually meant to do, to produce like babies, you know. So it's really heartbreaking. And it sucks when you want something so freaking bad that you see everybody have, and people that don't deserve it have it. God forbid me for saying people don't deserve to have a child. But you guys know those people that just are not fit to be a parent and they are parents. That really sucks, because there's people that have kids and don't want them. And it just sucks so bad to see them have kids. Today, well, last week, 2 weeks ago, I made a doctor's appointment. That's how long it takes to get into these fertility freaking OBGYN hospitals or clinics, whatever. I made an appointment and I went ahead and went today. I took my mom, obviously, because I didn't want to go by myself because I didn't know what to expect. And they did a pap smear because it's very important to find out if you do have cervical, uterine cancer, to find out what you have. If you don't have anything, then great. So thankfully, God, Jesus, I am very okay. Like, they didn't see anything wrong with me. My bleeding is just happening because my uterus, my ovaries are making estrogen and not progesterone. They're supposed to make estrogen and progesterone together. They're supposed to make both of them go off to balance each other so the uterine wall can shred. So I'm only making one of the hormones that both of each ovary is supposed to have, so it's not really helping. I don't know if those terms are exactly right, but I am not having progesterone made, so it's being really hard. So that's why it takes so long for my uterus to take all that blood out and thin so it can be ready to ovulate. It's not helping. So doctor put me on progesterone pills, which she said it's just progesterone, but I read it and I researched it because I'm just that person that if you freaking have a nosebleed, I go and research it and it tells you have like nose cancer or something, you know? Like, I'm just that person that overthinks everything and researches everything, and that's not good sometimes. But like I was saying, she did give me pills and they're not progesterone. I went ahead and read through them. I can't even pronounce this, but this is northindrome something, 5 milligrams. I'm supposed to take 2 a day for 21 days. This is a birth control. It's a type of birth control. She said that this birth control won't make you not be pregnant, but she said that it is progesterone, so it's making the hormone to regulate my cycle. Went into it. It is a type of birth control. I don't want to take birth control for the same reason I can't even produce an egg, but that's in my mindset that your freaking family puts on you, like, don't take birth control. Like, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, and you just start thinking that from a young age and whatever. So I read it, and it is a type of birth control. It is issued for you for 21 days. It helps regulate your cycle. So you're gonna feel a lot of emotions. You're gonna be very emotional. You're gonna have thoughts that you're not the normal person would think over the place, because it's putting in hormones that your body doesn't usually make. So what this hormone's gonna do for me, you guys, is it's gonna try to thin my uterus wall. It's probably gonna make me bleed a couple, she said it'll probably make you bleed the first week like a lot, so it's thinning it out. And then you'll go from having a regular cycle. You need to take it for a whole 21 days. After you do that, you're gonna go ahead and call. She gave me a number for a fertility specialist. I did get prices. I'm gonna make that a whole different video. I did take my first pill today, so today is August 30th. So on August 20th would be my last day of me taking my pill, or August 19th would be the last pill I take. And then for sure I will be calling the doctor and letting her know, like, you know, I am ready to go in and do all this. I am going to start budgeting, because I've noticed I haven't saved shit this year, because I've been just spending so much money on makeup, on clothes, not so much on makeup but eyelashes. My nails are done every freaking 2 weeks. My eyebrows are done, my toes are done, you know, I just got my hair done, and I feel like I am wasting my money on unnecessary shit. But then I'm thinking, like, I want my nails done and I want to look cute and, you know, professional. I like buying clothes, but I need to stop. And then I also noticed that I have gained a little bit more weight, then instead of losing it, eating out a lot, because I've been working super crazy shifts. Long video already. I'm super tired. I woke up early to take my sister to school, my brothers, and then I came home, took a shower, brushed my teeth, shaved down there, because I was super embarrassed to go in there the way I was looking. But yeah, wait, sorry, I'm all over the place. I'll probably have to edit this damn video now. So when I went into Kaiser, that's the care provider I have. I went into Kaiser and my doctor went ahead and prescribed me these pills. But before she did search me inside to see if I was okay or whatever. She sticked something, like she opened like my cervix and sticked something, not in the cervix, but whatever is on the other side of the cervix, which I think is your uterus. I'm not too sure. She put something through there to get like something to check my blood, and she basically tested whatever she did, and she's like, you're fine. She pressed down on my stomach to see if there was any cysts. There wasn't really anything, not on my stomach but my uterus area. Any bumps that are not supposed to be there, there wasn't anything. Everything looked okay, so everything checked out. So now the next thing we're going to be doing is I'm going to be taking these pills, like I said, for the 21 days, calling them up and being like, hey, I took these pills, I was sent by Dr. so-and-so, and we need to start this fertility specialist. She was like super nice. I really liked her. And she told me, like, she was basically, let's get you a baby. Let's make you a baby this year. So be very ready and all that. And she told me that, and I already knew this, but fertility is a very mind exhausting, because you're just thinking about what ifs. What if this doesn't help? What if this doesn't work? What if I just can't have kids? She said not to worry about a lot of the things that we worry about. She was just like, let's get you a baby, and maybe by Christmas we'll have a baby. So I get very emotional, because the journey has been very freaking long and it hasn't been working. I have my mom that's over here fertile myrtle, and then it's just a very mind exhausting to just think. And then a lot of people just ask you, for the people watching this that don't have kids and you come across this video, please do not ask any couple, oh my god, you're so good with kids, when are you gonna have your own? Don't ask anybody that, because when they ask me that, I want to bark back, because I'm like, don't ask me that. You don't know what I'm going through. You don't know what I deal with on the daily basis. So don't ask me that, you know? But it's not their fault. They don't know, you know, what people go through. But yeah, make it better not get messed up. But anyways, yeah, you guys, so we're gonna be doing that. And then I did get some prices, which I want to talk to you guys about in a different video. But I will be going ahead and documenting my journey, so just in case if I ever forget anything, I don't want to. So in the future, if I do have problems, I will go ahead and talk to you guys about them. But yeah, we're gonna be saving up money and trying to get ourselves a baby. I'm very excited for the next steps of our journey. September, October, November, December. We have 4 months before Christmas, and my goal is to be pregnant on Christmas and like let my mom know, like, happy birthday, or even if it was for her birthday, that would be even more amazing. Her birthday's in November, but be like, happy birthday, Merry Christmas, you're a grandma, because everybody always asks me and my sister, when are you guys gonna have a kid? When are you guys gonna make your mom a grandma? She's the only one that's not a grandma, and it's like frustrating, because she even tells us, like, I'm the only one in the family that's not a grandma, and you guys are the only ones in the family that haven't had kids. But yeah, you guys, that's it for this video because I'm getting very emotional and I don't want to be sad at work. So let me get back into my natural habitat and go off to work, you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for supporting me. I know I didn't talk about other stuff I went through, but right now this is my main focus. I'm trying to have a baby. Well, me and my husband are trying to have a baby. And it's just very emotional and very mind draining and emotionally, physically, mentally, everything. It's just a horrible, you guys, to just not be able to produce a baby and not be able to have a baby, and you have your husband over here that wants the baby. He wants like 8 kids before you even have even one. It's just so hard, you guys. But thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. Turn on your post notifications because a lot of these type of vloggers are going to be coming along with other videos. I've been so MIA and it's really hard for me to keep up because I'm going through so much. But I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Bye.